Immediately.
Happy Halloween, everyone! And exactly for this event, I wanna tell you a little background story about a legendary figure. Any of you met him in AC3? There is a side quest of the adventurer. They called the name the same name, and this story is the only one that Daniel Boone tells you that can be read in the internet. The story of the Headless Rider. The Headless Rider is a German urban legend, and it means a revenant who has to atone for his sins in his lifetime. Revenants or living corpse, they're suicides, murderers who have been beheaded and whose heads have been buried at fork in the road, or landmark relocators who have stolen a piece of land from their neighbor. The Headless Rider appears by night from this grave or crypt and scare the people. Don't come too close to him, because a simple touch of him is enough and lead to a soon death. In the saying, however, I says to you, can redeem him if you give him a friendly greeting with the word of Jesus. For example, greetings to God, may Jesus accompany you. However, it is advisable, it was able to take hold of the hand, hold out, as death will still occur.
Just a month ago, one caused alarm in Limehouse and
the rider is also mentioned in the literature. The best known is his appearance in the small village of Sleepy Hollow, and that's exactly where I am right now, because here in AC Rogue on the chapel exists an Easter egg. If you visits a curtain grape with a pumpkin, by daylight you will recognize that the pumpkin is laughing at us. That's the grave of the Headless Rider, and this pumpkin is his energy core, if you want. I show you this pumpkin. It's like right here, and that's the grave of the Headless Rider. So we have to wait for the night. You see the night is near. Until he will appear around this chapel. But you will see that we can't beat him. To shoot him is useless because he is already dead. The only chance to kill him is to shoot his pumpkin. Or I found out another way, but I can show you this too. If you travel on this place again, or take a quick trip, you will meet him again. So, let's wait for the Headless. You can shoot this pumpkin and he disappear, or you can hang him. Sorry, I don't want to do. You can hang him here on this place. You're sorry, I don't want to do. So,
this message is sponsored by the East India Company, importers of fine cotton. Over 3,000 slaves have begun burning plantation houses.
Usually, he can laugh, but not every time he do. Coins? Where drops your coins? I wasn't.
Gentlemen,
but
ladies,
I can do.
And good citizens within the sound of my voice. There's a plague of wild hair about.
Well, here,
Reward
okay.
will be paid to any man, woman, or child who brings in the severed
So I
heads
can
of
do
these
too.
loathsome creatures.
Sorry for this, and yeah.
Hear ye!
Here are pumpkins everywhere, but we only need one.
Churchman
And this
or
is this.
educator at the
This
first
here.
sight of a potential outbreak of disease. A handsome reward will be paid to any man, woman,
This is the bridge of Sleepy Hollow. Also beautiful.
A slave revolt has broken out in Guyana, in the Dutch colony of Berbice. Troops from neighbouring French and British colonies have mobilised to quell this uprising. Scientists hope that the readings so obtained will allow them to calculate the distance from the Earth to the Sun. The East India Company wishes to announce a newly arrived shipment of calico from Hindustan. Dressed in the height of fashion,
And now you know a threat. Oh, what a fight.
scientists hope that the readings so obtained will allow them
Let's
to
save
calculate
something,
the
I don't know
distance
what.
from the Earth to the Sun.
Okay.
A second earthquake has occurred in London. Few injuries are reported.
Spare me.
Church services are packed with worshippers.
Ah, now he comes.
And hoping to avoid
Here's the
terrible
Headless
fate
Rider.
suffered by Lisbon a few years previous.
I will show you, we can't beat him. Ja, ist klar. Tickfrosch. Boom. You're not a dummy! So now we can fight and fight and fight, but it will not have effect. So we have to shoot this.
You won't lose us, you're already dead.
Yeah. Okay, the pumpkin is finished. So he's finished too. Here, lay him down. So you can see, this is the Headless Rider. If you destroy his energy core, he will die immediately. But also you can do hanging on this top. So let's try. Let me see. Let me try. Blah, blah, blah. Loading.
Transit of Venus across the sun has
Drumpatch.
been observed by astronomers in several locations across the globe.
So you see the pumpkin
This is the
is
first such transit
appear again.
since the late
So
Edward Daly noted one in
he will come
1676.
one by
This is
one
the
by
second
one
prediction
by
of a
one.
famous astronomer to come true in recent years.
This
The
is
first, of
Easter egg
course,
is
being the
in
return of his
eternity.
comet.
It's no matter.
Selection of fine racing horses is available
And I don't
from
know
Jenkins and Son.
if he can vanish forever,
Best money can buy.
but I don't believe.
Should any man, woman, or child present symptoms of yellow fever or smallpox, act immediately. Authorities wish to remind citizens to be on the lookout for grave robbers. Be reminded that all forms of human
wolf
dissection
attack.
are strictly illegal throughout all civilized territories. Unscrupulous medical students have been caught disinterring the recently dead. Authorities wish to remind citizens to be on the lookout for grave robbers. Be reminded that all forms of human dissection are strictly illegal throughout all civilized
Okay, I will
territories.
talk to then, okay?
Scientists hope that the
Preacher.
readings so obtained will allow them to calculate the
Happy
distance
Halloween
from
to
the
all.
Earth to
Und
the Sun.
genau aus diesem Grund möchte
Authorities
ich euch
wish
eine
to
kleine
remind
Hintergrundstory
citizens to be on the
erzählen.
lookout for grave
Einige
robbers.
von euch sind eben schon in AC3 begegnet. Dort trägt eine Nebenmission der Abenteurer seinen Namen und die Geschichte ist die einzige, die euch Daniel Boone erzählt, die man im Internet nachlesen kann. Die Geschichte des kopflosen Reiters. Der kopflose Reiter ist eine urbane Legende aus Deutschland, bekannt hauptsächlich aus Rheinland. Und es handelt sich hierbei um einen Wiedergänger, der für seine Sünden zu Lebzeiten büßen muss. Wiedergänger oder lebende Leichname waren entweder Selbstmörder, Mörder, die geköpft wurden, dessen Köpfe aber an Wegkreuzungen vergraben wurden, oder Grenzsteinversetzer, die den nächsten Nachbarn ein Stück des Landes geraubt haben. Der kopflose Reiter soll nachts aus einem Grab oder einer Gruft herausreiten und die Leute erschrecken. Man sollte ihm nicht zu nahe kommen, denn eine einfache Berührung des Reiters führt zum baldigen Tod. In der Sage heißt es außerdem, dass man ihn erlösen kann, indem man ihm einen freundlichen Gruß, der das Wort Jesus beinhaltet, entgegenbringt. Ratsam ist es aber, die entgegengestreckte Hand dann nicht zu ergreifen und zu schütteln, denn das führt trotzdem zum Tod. Der Reiter wird auch in vieler Literatur erwähnt. Am bekanntesten ist die Geschichte von seinem Erscheinen in dem kleinen Dorf Sleepy Hollow, und da stehe ich gerade. In Rogue gibt es an der Kapelle ein kleines Easter Egg. Und zwar genau an diesem Grabstein mit dem Pumpkin, also mit dem Kürbis. Das ist sein Grab. Und der Kürbis, so scheint, ist sein Energiekern, denn sobald der Kürbis zerstört wird, zerstört man auch den kopflosen Reiter. Und man kann ihn auch auf andere Weise vernichten, und damit, das zeige ich euch jetzt dann. Also die erste Variante habe ich euch schon gezeigt, indem man den Kürbis erschießt, oder man kann ihn auch aufhängen, und zwar da oben.
This is the first such transit observed since the late Edmund Halley noted one in 1676.
Wie gesagt, er erscheint nur nachts. So haben wir zu warten. Leider ist es wieder ein bisschen dämmert. Und ich habe herausgefunden, manchmal lacht der Kürbis auch. Der lacht uns aus. Frechheit.
Their quarter horses cannot be beaten on the short track, and their standard breds pull harnesses without tiring. The East India Company wishes to announce a newly arrived shipment of calico from Hindustan.
Achso, und Erschießen bringt übrigens auch nichts, denn er ist ja schon tot. Aber man kann ihn aufhängen. Ganz wunderbar, habe ich vorhin ausprobiert.
The transit of Venus across the sun has been observed by astronomers in several locations across the globe. This is the first such transit observed since the late Edmund Halley
So
noted
let's
one in
wait, he will appear around this chapel. I don't know where left or right, but he will come.
This earthquake rattled North London, Hampstead and Highgate. Just a month ago, one caused alarm in Limehouse and
Maybe
Poplar.
we have time to...
A slave revolt has broken out in Guyana, in the Dutch colony of Berbice. Troops from neighbouring French and British colonies have mobilised to quell this uprising. These creatures are devouring so much grain that the very crops that sustain our community are in great jeopardy. The transit of Venus across the sun has been observed by astronomers in several locations across the globe. This is the first such transit observed since the late Edmund Halley noted one in 1676. This is the second prediction of the famous astronomer to come true in recent years. The first, of course, being the return of his comet. A slave revolt has broken out in Guyana, in the Dutch colony of Berbice. Troops from neighbouring French and British colonies have mobilised to quell this uprising.
Hello, friend. Ja. Was lustig ist, herauszufinden, wie er die Granaten aufmacht, denn er hat ja keinen Kopf. Sometimes he is, the legends said he's searching for his head, but it's not sure he will do. But here he is hanging, so you can kill him too. So that's the end of my background story. Maybe you have the same succeed. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.